Hello and warm greetings. It's me, Seti, from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation. I'm back again with another video, and would like to welcome you to the channel, the subscribers, and also those of you who have been following and watching my videos. If you are new or this is your first time to watch any of my videos, I gladly welcome you to the channel. Today I'm really well, still on my normal walking and spending time meditating in nature. And today the weather here this is a very beautiful day here in Auckland. Sunshine, a little bit of cool breeze. In my last video I was I was talking about self-love. That's my first video on self-love, and in that video I did share with you my journey that has led me to self-love. I also share my struggles and challenges going through that journey, and how I arrived with the importance of self-love. And then I also share with you in that video some of the main realizations and the lesson learned that I received from having that experience. And concluding that video, I told you that I'm gonna record more videos on the subject of self-love. That is the purpose of recording this video today, is just to pick up on where I left the last video and continue on talking about self-love. And today my main focus will be on the negative consequences or the problems created when a lot of people or someone who are lacked in self-love or don't have any self-love in their lives. And there are a number of quite a number of things about that, but I will just be focusing on on 6 points. Let's get on with it. And the first one, for those who are having lack self-love or no self-love at all, it can create people with a low self-esteem. For those of you who are watching, perhaps if not all of you, but some of you are quite familiar with with the concept self-esteem and what it means. But I'm gonna share some of the fruits of having a low self-esteem because of the lack of self-love. So when someone is in a low self-esteem state, they become very critical of themselves. They criticize themselves a lot, saying this, I'm not that good. They always criticize themselves. They are also known for their negative self-talk. They talk very low about themselves. They keep telling themselves, I'm this, I'm terrible, I never been good in doing this. Just to give you some examples. People with low self-esteem also known for their, they always feel inferior in relation to others. They always feel they are less than others. They always belittling themselves. They always put down themselves because they don't have the confidence, to be themselves, and they also always think less of themselves. Not only that, low self-esteem people, they are known for having difficulty in making choices and decisions. They always find it very difficult to make up their mind, to choose and pick what they want to do. And the same with their decision. They always rely on others. They ask somebody, how, what do you think? Should I do this or do that? They are known for that. They also, people with low self-esteem, they find it really hard to speak for themselves. And we have many examples of this. They find it hard to speak their minds. If they feel about something, they keep withholding it. They will never talk about it. And this is one of the main problems of different spaces we are part of because of people like that. They find it hard to speak for themselves, and they will rather be silent, even within the right space to share their opinions and what they really think. They'll wait around, finish the meeting, and they'll just go, outside of that space and starting to really talk about what they were really thinking. and adding more problems now, creating more problems because of people like that. That's the first one. The second one, people with lack of self-love or no self-love at all, they are known for their self-criticism. And they are the biggest and highest critics of themselves. And not only that, they are known for not only criticizing themselves, but they harshly criticize other people. They always criticize anything. They see something, they criticize, they put down something. You will find it hard from these people to say good things about other people. Their main focus is only on the negative sides. They don't have any encouraging word to say. They don't like to do some constructive criticism. They always like to tear not only themselves down, but everybody else. That is what they are known for. They are always berating themselves for their mistakes. Every little mistakes, big mistakes they do, they always put themselves down. But it's normal for us human beings to make mistakes, yes. But that doesn't mean that we have to beat ourselves, always beat ourselves because of the mistakes that we do. Mistakes is part of our life, is part of our learning, and is part of our growth. But for those who self-criticize, no, they don't see mistakes like that. They always put themselves down and they beat themselves wherever they make mistakes. Self-critics people also, they don't hold themselves accountable or hold themselves to a good standards. They would rather always pick the lowest standard for their life. For example, they like to buy cheap stuff. They always go low. They don't have some kind of high standard to live their life. The way they live their life and what they want in life and what they expect of life is always based on other people. It's never based on them. If they want something, if they expect something, it has to based on other people, what they are saying. They're just running around, whatever people say, do this, do that, and they'll just do that. They don't have the confidence within themselves, to lead their lives and make sure they get what they want and what they expect of life. It has to be based on somebody else. People with no self-love and lack of self-love also known for living they always live their lives in desperation. They're always desperate for something, and they always limit themselves to what they feel others are. And they are stuck in bad relationships and routines. You will know people like this because they hang around with low self-esteem. They hang around with people. They are like-minded and they are in the same feeling, and they are known for their relationships. So adding all of this, that will lead to what psychologists and psychiatrists call the self-love disorder. And they have an acronym for it, SLDD, D for dog. So SLDD is a mental state where people normalize abuses in their intimate relationship. So people of this having this kind of disorder, for their abuses, whether in what they say about life, what they say about others. So people who are suffering from SLDD, they abuse their way through life, especially the ones they are close to them, whether it's their family or close friends. They abuse them a lot. They always swear at them. They always talk bad about them. They always criticize them. They like to belittle them. They like to put them down. But it's all because they are suffering from SLDD. So when all these negative consequences, they are building up, that is the main reason why, for me and my experience, we have so much hate in the world. It's because of people with lack of self-love or no self-love at all. And I have recorded in a number of videos about the rising of hate in the world today and how hate has become the new currency of our time and our era. But like I said, if we trace up, try to to search for the origins or the root problems of hate, we will arrive. It's because of the lack of self-love, or people with no self-love at all. And we see them a lot. They not only hate themselves, but they also hate others. And that is why, if you see, especially the social platforms, even here on YouTube, the algorithms, that's why they are setting, and they are sending more negative videos and more hate videos. And even the news, some of the news outlets, they are producing and sending out more negative and more evil news and messages. Is because they already know the majority of the people in the world, they are people who are lack self-love. They are haters, and that's how they feed them on a daily basis. That's why we are looking at Facebook and other social medias, and even here on YouTube. A lot of people are attracting to negative and hate messages. It's because it reveals who they are. Because yeah, this is a fact of life. This is a fact of life. You don't like to hang around with the same people who are having the same mind. You are attracted to people and information that reveal who you are and what you like. That is a fact. That is a fact of life. So when you've been having lack of self-love or no self-love at all, over time it will switch you from self-love to self-hate. And having a self-hate, not only you are hating yourself, but that will, up to a point, but that will lead you to hate others as well. And that is why hate around the world, it's it's all over the world now. A lot of people are more hating now than ever before. It's because of that. Because if when we have self-love, we are focusing on ourselves a lot. We are building ourselves. We are treating ourselves right. We are finding the good ways how to maintain our goodness and improve ourselves. We're just focusing on that. That does not mean that we don't care about the rest of the world. No. But our main focus is on ourselves. And so when you don't have that, you are the opposite. Because everything is outside of you. Your focus is no longer yourself because you self-hate. You hate yourself so much. And you just look everywhere. Because it's only people who are self-hate, they are focusing on other people's business a lot. All the focus are on other people. Their life is dependent on other people. That's why they are complaining a lot. They are criticizing. They are pointing their fingers to anybody else but themselves. It's because of self-hate. So you are switching from self-love to self-hate. And that is the result that we have today. That is why hate keeps rising in the world that we are in today. But the people with self-love, they don't have any time to hate. I'm not saying that the people they really value self-love, they become unhuman. No, we still have those emotions. But they don't have any time for that because they are so invest their energy by maintaining, goodness, positivity. And they don't have any time to compare themselves to others. They know who they really are. They know their gifts. They know their value. It's only people who are self-hate that they are focusing on other people. They see somebody else having something they don't have, it triggers the demon within them. That is why we have more negative messages sent by many platforms today. It's because they know that the majority of people in this world, they are in that kind of state of mind. They are in that state of mind. And that's their daily food. They are motivated by negative stuff. They wake up every morning, they would like to hear stuff like that. They're gonna look around and watch, they all talk to people. And it's easy to spot in a space. If you go to a public space, you can easily spot people who who are in that state of mind and how they feel about themselves. But like I said, if we search and trace to the root cause, it all comes down to the lack of self-love or no self-love at all. But if these people, if they really love themselves, they will do the same to other people. Just like what Jesus said. You love God and you love yourself and you love others as you love yourself. Because that's the point. Whatever the level of how you love, if you don't love yourself, you're gonna do that to other people. But if you really love yourself, and do the right things for yourself, you are building up yourself, and yeah, you will do the same to other people. So if you have less self-love or you don't have self-love at all, that is exactly what you're gonna do to others, and you can't fake that for long. Maybe for sometimes, but not for long. You're gonna reveal who you really are, and it shows by the by the people you like to associate with, the way you treat yourself and treat others, the kind of information you are attracted to, and what you are feeding your mind and yourself on each day. It shows. So with that, my friends, that's the end of this video today, and I wish you all the best. May you have a blessed day, and I will continue on in my next video. It's me, Sandy, from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation. I'm signing off, but I will see you again in my next video.